Ah, righty then, folks. So, I haven't done one of these in a while, and I figured I should warn you guys before this happens so you aren't all kind of confused and disappointed. Basically, I started back on work on the 13th, I believe it was, last Monday. So, I've been kind of out of work for about a month since there's no real marketing to do after Christmas. Because, like, after you waste all your money on Christmas, no one really has any good advertisements for the beginning of January besides stuff you already have contract for that hasn't led over till February. So I hadn't actually been working for the past while. That's why so many videos have been coming out. But I started back up, and it's kind of tough. So I'm gonna decrease video quality for quantity for a while. The quality will stay the same. Just the quantity, it'll probably be only about an episode a day for maybe the next month and a half till I get back in the groove of things. I will try to make videos a little bit longer like I used to. I know that's bad in the long term, but I think since I'm only doing one a day, I should make them a little bit longer. So expect like 30, 45-minute videos again. When I do get back into it, I'll start making them shorter. But for now, I'm going to keep them small. I'm back to recording only 2 days a week, so I have to record them all in a certain amount of time. And if I do record like an hour and a half, like I usually do for a game, it'll be like 9 or 10 hours of rendering, and that's like all my night. So I like sleeping at that time instead of watching my thing render to make sure it doesn't mess up. So yeah, uh, it'll be down for a while, but it should get better. And maybe July, it should pick up again for about a month and a half, because I don't really, after 4th of July, I don't really know if we do anything. I wasn't there last year. That's when I got hired. But I'll explain that later. Anyway. And number two, because it'll be easier if I just do it in a list, quite honestly. UC Climax will be starting up again. I mentioned back before my break started that I would stop till my break, till I went back to work. So it's going to be starting up again, but mostly only Chronicle mode because I'm terrible at that game. And that one episode of Progress mode, or that one level of Progress mode, is just so bullshit I can't beat it. I'm hoping if I get better at the game, I actually can, because supposedly there's a way to do it, but I just can't freaking do it. Anytime I actually defeat him, I have to fight more guys, and I just get killed then because they all come up and melee me. Even though, like, even if I have my shield left a little bit, they'll just come up and melee me and kill me instantly. So I'll be starting up Chronicle mode again. We still got to do Chars. We got to do some Agatos, Seamas, and then we'll start up Camille, which Camille has a crap ton of missions, and then we get to Judah, who has like one, but then Judah like reveals Haman and Glemmy, who both have like 6 or something like that. They have some ridiculous number, so that's going to be interesting. We'll have like another 30 episodes of that on our own, and yeah. Don't expect that next week, but maybe the week after. I'll record like 4 or 5 episodes just to get back into it. Might even start up that mobile armor playthrough because it's the Xeon side and mobile armors are always fun. I'll still hate the CCA mission since I'll have to kill 140 guys, but in the Quinn Matha it might be a little bit funner than using the Sazabi. And third, I'm putting Kycilias Xeon on hold for a while because that campaign crashes every freaking chance it gets. Anytime I let it, it crashes. Like, I'll be recording for like 5 minutes, it'll crash. That's fine, I'll start the game up. And like, I'll just hit record, crash almost immediately. Start it back up again, go about 15 minutes, it'll crash. And then I stop recording, start playing it again. Play it for 10 minutes, just random crash. It's not like my recording software or anything. I've even tried using XSplit to record it. Does not work. What it looks like and what other people are saying is it's my ISO. It's the image of the disc I've been using because I built my own because I do this legally. So yeah, it might be my ISO. So I'll try to fix that eventually, but I don't want to actually fix it till I finish the Federation and Xeon campaign because those have been fine. And if I fix my ISO and it screws up those campaigns from working, I would rather have it where I had those already done, so that I can just play this and then change it later when I need to do something else, instead of having to restart these campaigns, which are like 15 to 20 hours in already. I think I'm actually at 16 hours on Xeon, and that's the longest one. So that's my plan for that. Since I'll have that slot open on Sunday, I have something special I've been planning for a little while that I'm going to do. Depending on how many views or how well it does or how I like recording it, I might keep playing it, or I might just find something else, like double up Casseval till I finish that, which will be in about 10 episodes, or I'll do something else. as far as Castle go, we'll be done in about 10 episodes. We just have to go grab a bunch of major areas like, Odessa, Kilimanjaro, and that kind of stuff. We need to get Xeon off of the planet, and then we need to take out the Federation. But because of the troops we have right now, that should be easy, unless they start getting into the Zeta era of technology. Then I'll be screwed. But yeah, and then after that, I was originally planning to have Garma's campaign after Kycilias, but instead I think I'll just put it after Castle, and I'll whip through that one really quickly, because that's only like 30 missions, or 30 turns or whatever, because you get a shit ton of big zombs in that one, and you just abuse the crap out of those. We'll be focusing on taking the planet first and some other stuff, but it'll totally work out. I don't know if it'll actually be that quick. I'm assuming it'll be about 40 episodes anyway, because I'll be doing a lot per episode. But yeah, I should be able to finish that by like maybe June. I'll start at about March, and then I'll end it about June. So that's that. Yeah, so